All right, so it's morning at the Stine household, and I thought it'd be fun to show you exactly what it is that I do when I wake up in the morning and start trying to warm up my hands. And I'm going to give you some legato stuff, I'm going to give you some two-finger stuff and some three-finger stuff and some four-finger stuff. And I'm not going to make it really long because I just want to get you some ideas. But what I would do is I would grab a guitar. Usually I grab an electric, but for this video I'm grabbing this little travel acoustic Yamaha. And the first thing I do is I sit down, in front of the TV, I'm watching the news or whatever, and I just do, you've probably seen me do before, but I do these 20-second exercises where what I'll do is I'll just pick a string and a fret, let's say the second string, 5th fret, and I'll do hammer-ons and pull-offs, just over and over and over, just getting that warmed up. And then I'll go to 1 and 3, and then I'll go to 1 and 4, and then I'll set my middle finger down and go to the 3rd, and then I'll go to the pinky, from middle to pinky, and then I'll set this one down. Now again, I'm not rigid about 20 seconds or anything like that. Whatever works for you. I mean, if you wake up and you're having a really hard time with a certain combination, then you could do that one a little bit more. I'm not in any hurry. I'm just trying to get my hands warmed up before I start doing anything, because usually when I wake up in the morning, my hands are pretty stiff. It's cold outside right now in North Dakota, and so these are just things I have to do to try and get myself warmed up. So I start with these, okay? And then what I do is I simply start doing some four-finger ones, and we'll just kind of work our way backwards here. Now the four-finger ones are the usual ones where I'm just going, so I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, and again the fret doesn't matter. And really more important than doing all the strings, and you've probably seen that sort of thing before, is just trying to make a connection, making my hands kind of synchronize as I play. And then what I try to do is connect to the next string. And it doesn't have to be fast, and I don't have to do it repetitively or anything like that. I'm just trying to and then I might go back and do some more of these just to get things going. Okay, then what I do is I start doing some legato exercises where I'm using, instead of doing the two-finger like I did, I do some three-finger stuff. So I might choose, again, I'm going to go to the 2nd fret, 5th string, and I'm just going to do these things where maybe I go like this. So I'm doing a hammer-on pull-off to my middle, and then my pinky. And then I'll start doing kind of a round robin where I do this. Then what I do is I move to the worst one, right, which is the 3rd and the pinky, and I do the same thing. Again, I'm just hammering, pulling, and then I do round robin with those. So what you'll notice is I'm not doing any real consistent order of these things. I'm just trying to get everybody going a little bit. And it's not like I'm trying to, practice for 3 hours. This isn't my normal practice. I'm just trying to get my hands warmed up. So I've got my 20-second ones, maybe some four-finger stuff, just trying to get some synchronization happening, some connectivity to the next string. And now I've got these three-finger things that I'm doing. Legato, well, let's go to some three-finger ideas for picking. So then what I'll do is I'll just pick a scale or whatever you might be working with. In this case, I'm going to use 5, 7, 8. Just a shape, right? And I'll just practice. Kind of getting those synchronized. And again, I haven't practiced yet today. This is just, again, instead of talking to you, I'd be sitting there kind of watching TV. Now, I like to do 5, 7, 8, and then 7, 8, 10, and then 8, 10, 12, which is my spread fingering. So I have, and I'll just kind of roll through those. Sorry. Kind of get my brain working. And if I need to, I might back off and just do a connectivity to the next string. Okay? And then I might start taking those and just moving those around in a figure 8 like this. So I'm going up this one, down this one, and up this one. And again, the goal isn't how fast I can do it. The goal is just trying to get everybody working together. Okay, so those are some things that I like to do just to kind of warm up. And then, you know, if you're working on pentatonic or something, you can do just hammer-ons, you know, all the way through your scale. And then pull-offs. But what I like to do with those is instead of doing the entire scale, I'll just choose a couple of strings. Just do hammer-ons or pull-offs. Okay, so I'm on the, this would be like A minor pentatonic or C major pentatonic. So I'm using 5 and 7. Okay, and then I might actually start picking those as well. Hold on a second. My daughter's over there making a bunch of noise, so you got to be quiet though. Hold on. And I might just start doing those. Just making that connection. And trying to do that as well. Or I might just choose 2 other strings, like backwards. So that's something that I do to try and warm up, and hopefully that gives you some different ideas that you can work with.